What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Luke Baker coming at y'all with this top 5 NBA player video. And today I'm going to be talking about the top 5 players in the game today, to me, in my personal opinion. And yeah, so just kicking it off, number 5, we have Kevin Durant on the Golden State Warriors. And he's averaging 28.5 points, 7.5 rebounds, 6.2 assists. So those are dope numbers, I guess, really good numbers, especially after the whole thing with Draymond Green and everything that happened. He's still balling. And he's the best player on the Warriors, who are arguably the best team in the NBA. Not even arguably, they are the best team in the NBA. And don't let anyone tell you else. The Warriors are the best team, and they're led by Kevin Durant. And you might be wondering, why is KD my 5th? Just because the other 4 people I feel like are having better seasons. And yeah, but Kevin Durant can do everything on the NBA floor. He can dribble, pass, and shoot, and get rebounds. So that's really what basketball is, and you can see that with his stats. And KD is really unstoppable. He's like one of the greatest. He's arguably the greatest scorer in NBA history, behind Karl Malone, or in front of him. Karl Malone and him are the 2 best scorers, in my opinion, in NBA history. And yeah, so KD can really score for anywhere and get how he wants it. So that's why I have him at number 5. And just the other players ahead of him, I think, are having better seasons. And you'll see the other players, and you can argue how you want them, but this is my opinion. And yeah, so Kevin Durant starts off at number 5 for me. Alright, so the 4th best player, in my personal opinion, in the NBA right now is Giannis Antetokounmpo, the star on the Milwaukee Bucks, and arguably the best player in the East. And you can even say arguably the best player in the league, because I won't even bother really to argue that. I would just say who I think is. And yeah, that's how it's going to be for almost all these players. So Giannis is averaging 26.6 points, 12.6 rebounds, and 6 assists. So those are dope numbers too, like KD. I don't know why I'm saying dope numbers, but yeah. So Giannis is nearly averaging. He's averaging close to a triple-double in a way. I know 4 assists is a lot off, but he's averaging a double-double with 26 and 12, and that's good. And so I think Giannis, to me, is the 4th best behind the 3 best. I feel like he's better than KD. He's more explosive, and if he had a jump shot, he would no doubt be the best player in the league, I feel like. And just comment what y'all think about that. Giannis just cannot be stopped, and I feel like he's really young too, so he has time to get a jump shot going. And I just feel like he's going to be one of the greats. He's already one of the best players in the league, and he has a chance to be one of the great players of all time. I feel like a lot of people are going to remember him just because he's an overseas player too, which that makes it cool. I feel like, comment what y'all think about that. And yeah, so Giannis to me is the 4th best player in the league. Comment who your 4th best player is, and I don't know. I'm pretty sure I already said it. Comment your whole top 5 in the league right now. And to me, it goes KD 5, Giannis at 4. Now let's go to 3. All right, number 3, I have it being James Harden of the Houston Rockets. And go check out my video I did of him and comment what y'all think about that. And yeah, so Harden, number 3, he's averaging 33 points, 5.9 rebounds, and 8.7 assists. So he's nearly averaging a double-double almost with points and assists. And that's good for being a guard. Harden is the best scorer in the league. I feel like him and KD are there. I'm not going to say KD is the best, but Harden's up there. And yeah, so Harden's one of the greatest offensive talents in the game right now. It's just, Harden's honestly fun to watch. All these players are fun to watch to me, I feel like. And yeah, so Harden can shoot, pass, and he carries. He has like that mama mentality, I think. He's like one of the closest things to Kobe. I feel like him and Russell Westbrook, they're just out there try to take the win, do whatever it takes to win. And Harden's doing really good without Chris Paul. So I think this is an argument for him to be MVP, and it's gonna be strongly considered when it's time that what he's doing without Chris Paul and carrying the Rockets and getting them into the playoffs. I don't know what seed they're in. I gotta check out and see what it's seed, because I'm probably gonna make a video about the top 5 teams in each conference probably. Yeah, I gotta see what seed the Rockets are in, just because Harden, to see how that helps him with MVP, because he's having an MVP type season right now without Chris Paul in, because most valuable player, and he's carrying the Rockets. You can't really say anything. The dude's dropping 40-point triple doubles like it's nothing. And that's all I'm going to say. That's why he's the 3rd best. 40-point triple doubles are insane. So yeah, so moving on to number 2. And number 2 might shock y'all. All right, so number 2, I have LeBron James. I know that's going to shock a lot of people since usually it's like LeBron and KD are number 2 in most people's. But in my opinion, he's the second best player in the league. And I know he has an injury, a left groin injury, and I can honestly relate to him on that. I know how that is because I've actually had, like, I guess the same injury, but we're not going to talk about that. But yeah, but LeBron, second best player. He's averaging 27.3 points, 8.3 rebounds, and 7.1 assists. And he's nearly averaging a triple-double, and that's crazy. And he's carrying the young Lakers, and the Lakers are struggling a little bit without him. They just took a dub today. Lonzo Ball went off, and Brandon Ingram went off. But yeah, we're not talking about them. We're talking about LeBron James, arguably the greatest of all time. I really don't know who's the GOAT. I'll say LeBron just because he's an all-around good player. But yeah, but LeBron in this league is arguably, he's always going to be like a top 3 player. This dude's 34 years old too, and is averaging like nearly a triple-double. I don't know anyone else that's done that in the league. And we're doing that right now. That's insane. LeBron's going to be playing at a high level for a long time. And I feel like if he can sustain this and they get another free agent or a trade for someone, their Lakers are going to be insane. LeBron is really good at longevity, and Father Time hasn't caught up to him yet. And I think LeBron is going to probably beat that. This dude's good, and he's resting right now, so he'll be good when they come back. I think he's going to come back when the Lakers start struggling. Right now, I feel like he can come back, but he's taking a little more time to be sure he's fully 100% healthy, and that's smart. And yeah, so comment what y'all think about LeBron being my second player. Honestly, it's probably 2 because he's hurt. I put him at second, but I've been saying ever since the season started, that this player's number 1, and it's someone the Lakers should trade for and are in seriously talks, I guess, with reports. There's a lot of reports that the Lakers want him, and yeah, so y'all will see number 1. All right, so number 1 is the star power forward / center on the New Orleans Pelicans, Anthony Davis. I feel like Davis is like the best player in the league. He's averaging 28.7 points, 13.3 rebounds, and 4.4 assists. And honestly, he's just a dominant player if y'all watch him. He can do a lot of different things, and he's a really smart IQ. He knows what to do. He can pull up from mid-range. He can shoot threes, and is a good post, and he can dribble the ball good. Y'all know that. If y'all want to see that, easy to find. But yeah, his team is all. I don't even know how to play it. I know the Rockets without Harden would be too, but they also have Chris Paul. Who do the Pelicans have? Drew Holiday. He won't be able to carry that team into the playoffs. Chris Paul could carry the Rockets into the playoffs. But yeah, besides that, Anthony Davis is so dominant. Explain to me what's LeBron's better at than Davis without saying passing. Can't really say anything besides staying healthy. And, yeah, so there's just a lot of different arguments you can use to prove that Anthony Davis is the best player. But anyone in this top 5, I would feel like you could say is the best player in the league, and I wouldn't have a problem with it. I feel like it's Anthony Davis because I feel like he's one of the smartest basketball players in the league, like with LeBron, and just has a will to win and wants to win. And, yeah. So comment what y'all think below. To me, Anthony Davis number 1. So let's see. We have Anthony Davis, LeBron, Harden, Giannis, and KD. I feel like that's a good top 5 to have. And anyone you can add Kawhi Leonard in there somewhere. I feel like, and Curry. But that's my top 5. Comment y'all's top 5 below. Thanks for watching, guys. It's been your boy Luke Baker. Peace out. Anthony Davis is gonna be the MVP.